Pick a card. I need to pick somebody. I'm picking Porzingis. I go pick Wiggins. You took my Anthony Davis. You, 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 you. You took my Anthony Davis. I go pick the one and only Steph, look at Curry, one down Curry. I go pick Pablo Banchero. I'm not picking Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, you're trash. I have nobody picking you. I go. I go pick someone. I go pick Jason. Fine, I had to pick Jordan Poole. Damn, look at my team. Oh, we're gonna do All Star. Let's make some. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pablo Banchero, you're gonna get traded. I'm sorry. It's all alright. I'm sorry, Pablo. I had to do this one. I'm gonna be doing better right now. Ooh. I want my boy Scotty! I'm sorry, Curry. I had to trade you. Curry, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. LeBron is 42 years old. LeBron. I want LeBron. I want LeBron. No matter what, I want LeBron. I need LeBron. LeBron with the Sixers. I'm sorry, Steph. I'm sorry. I had to do it. But guess what we got? We got LeBron James. Look at the defense. We got the defense and LeBron James. For Toronto Raptors. We got LeBron AD. Let me play my music. We got LeBron. We got LeBron, boys. How come the reason? I don't do. We got LeBron. Damn, we got LeBron James. How in the world is gonna be on? We got 45 winning streak. We go versus New York. Yeah.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Toronto Raptors at Scotia Bank Arena. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Ali LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Paolo Banchero.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an All-Star in New York.
Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, BA, with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Lillard fires away from way outside. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
And LeBron fighting right now for the offensive rebound. He refuses to come away empty-handed.
Now here's Fox, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. To the inside. Yep, that one goes.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Lillard can't get it to go. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players, you don't mind pulling up from the
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of the season, gets more and more consistent with.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That's tipped. Here's the captain. Lillard passes to James. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
More and more three-pointers coming at the hands of LeBron James, a sign of him growing in confidence and starting to take the numbers game seriously.
Outside Barrett. The three is up. Davis with a rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it's good for 2. James has got 7 points in the game.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by New York. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Sexton's checked in for Fox.
I see him.
Pass to Barrett.
Now it again.
Randall is screen on James to stop the run. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go
Here's James, guarded by Barrett. Let's go with a 3.
But it's okay. You know why?
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 6 so far. Pass to Sexton.
I'm killing.
And Davis with the block.
Just one of the greatest when it comes to blocking shots. AD using that crazy wingspan to create that kind of havoc defensively.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shooting, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So if you get a steal and you can get out in transition, they seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Sometimes LeBron just wants to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Barrett. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. This one for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Memphis having notched the win against Boston in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that.
LeBron, is it logo now?
Just happened. Oh. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Sexton.
I thought it was going to Jackson Jr.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
New York Knicks, bye-bye.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Barrett. 4-3.
No way.
No luck on that
It's
one.
off.
Look, I know he wanted to
God.
answer with a 3
Get
of
that.
but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Raptors, up 19. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
LeBron hitting 3.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
So on the floor for New York. Out to Lillard.
Well, there the defender tries to get up in the early jump position. Unfortunately for him, Lillard saw it coming. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Damn, the offensive foul. Sixers kick Tatum. What?
And the first one at the line is good. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 step. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
James double teamed. Pass to Davis.
LeBron
Back to James. Here's the captain. And slam dunk by James.
Usually a LeBron-led team is going to have points coming from all the players on the floor. But right now, LeBron calling his own number.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Toronto, number 1.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Bye-bye.
Good work defensively by James.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one... It's all on him, just a flat-out miss.
And the bucket is good. James has got 21 points in the game. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. sometimes get outside your board a little bit, and that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee, and that goes for both sides.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by, and slam dunk by James.
So much power behind what LeBron James brings to the ring.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Anthony outside. Back to quickly. The floater. The captain with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lillard right side. Pass to the captain. Now James. 23 points in the game. Here's the captain. Connects from downtown.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Three-pointer Anthony. Toronto grabs the miss. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lillard. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
For New York, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in New York.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this game. Trying to get back on track. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's James. He takes it in, played it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 8 points here in the quarter. The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Well, we know Fox is at his best when he's playing with pace, Brent.
Yeah, he can pass and defend, but it's that speed that really tips the scales as to how much of an effect he's going to have in winning basketball games. If that three-point shot comes around and is a bit more consistent, wow, there's a whole nother level to the Fox game.
And he lobs it, and the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. 52 seconds left in the first half. James with the block. And he recovers it. That one falls. 46 seconds left in the first half of this one. It's James on the wing. It's James with the jam.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Here's Fox. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. To the paint. Lillard passes to James. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 in the key. New York ball.
$12 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's Fox. Lets it go from the wing. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's LeBron James making things happen. This has to be his best scoring game of the season. He's not done yet.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they continue this big old winning streak. No surprise, they're still numero uno
I don't know how to say kick and tail and taking names in Spanish, but that too.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Raptors. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Toronto has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
We've got Jaren Jackson.
What? And then we can play Rainbow? Alright.
He's out there with LeBron James. Damian Lillard out there with Anthony Davis. And it's the captain in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Here's McLeod, checked by Davis.
I mean, dude,
here's Fox. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline. Here's from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Randall, the pass to Fox. Outside Barrett from the arc. They get it again. Toronto's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Oh, got that one up quick. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Greg, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
I don't care about.
Here's the captain. 6 points for him. Lillard outside. James outside. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And half court.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
I don't think
Lillard pulls down the board.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's the captain. And the Raptors, another
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Fox outside. Pass to Barrett. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like that.
Oh, did he? He did!
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Inside, stolen by Davis. Here's the captain. 12 points for him. From deep three-point range. Oh, no! Count it!
I just don't practice that. What is that?
The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the captain. And the Raptors, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, is stolen by Lillard. Pushing it up now.
That's what you two right there. Wow.
And that one is hammered home.
Everything is dropping for them.
Oh,
just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
50 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Fox. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, Fox with a steal. To end the run, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into it.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
From deep.
Oh, man. Did not see that going in.
How about that?
You never know.
Tries the 9-footer. Count it. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Checking in for the Knicks, West.
Man, I can't even tell.
The Knicks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to West. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Here's the captain. Oh, it goes! Are you kidding? He hit it! And so it's Toronto, showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And for New York, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's West. Oh, and that was no question. Powered it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And that one's good. Lillard.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
He drops it from range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Williams. Check by James. With the 10-footer. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Here's Jackson. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Check by James. Down low. That one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Drops in the three.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
To the left side wing. Pass to Johnson. Here's West. Stolen by Jackson. Lillard outside. Here's the captain. Covered by Johnson. And there's James from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Williams in the post. Here's Johnson. Here's West. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
James. And Grant, you played on the Suns team. His training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Davis hits.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's quickly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Emmanuel quickly at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And quickly drops them both. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the captain.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And the three-pointer goes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Davis. The shot from the low post is good.
Muscle of AD on display, flexing that time, and you got to do a little bit more to stop him.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dame, a strong defensive effort for you guys tonight. What was the key?
Our communication has been much better. Our effort has always been there, but now we're doing it smarter. We recognizing play calls, we playing players' tendencies, we just playing much smarter. And I think that's half the battle, especially when the effort is there and we've been on top of things. We came out and took the challenge, and that's where we was able to separate ourselves.
That's the experience paying off. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Herring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. Now let's check our New Balance Player of the Game.
The Bucks scored 33, 6 rebounds, 1 block.
Honestly, I know upsets can happen, but no one in their right mind, not even the family members of Donovan Mitchell, would bet on the Cavaliers. And I'm serious.
30 points, 3 rebounds, 30 assists, 2 steals. Leonard, 29 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Jared Jackson Jr., 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks.
Like I said earlier, Giannis is the I got the Bucks in 5. The Celtics are up next to the 76ers.
David's
now,
playing
the Celtics honestly have Joel Embiid's number. Aside from that recent performance where the 76ers barely escaped with Embiid's 52-point performance, Boston always seems to get the better of Philly. This is the type of series that if you would bet $100, I say.
I think that's the next episode.